We're going to take a look at some highlights in just a sec, but here is a snapshot of the top 5 candidates for Sire of Fort Myers right now. And again, we'll take a look at some highlights. Edouard Julien. Edouard Julien, the leadoff man for Team Canada, hits a leadoff home run here in his first WBC plate appearance. And that was a bomb. A 110 exit velocity, 400-foot home run for Edouard Julien. And of course, the WBC, it's not part of spring training, but this guy was already building a very impressive case. I was hitting the ball real hard. A very impressive slugging before leaving camp to join Team Canada. So certainly one of the contenders now. We'll have to kind of figure out how to account for his WBC stats. But anyway, moving on to Willi Castro, a guy who's really impressive. He spent the last 4 years with Detroit. He's looking great this spring, really hitting well. And he's a guy who plays all over the outfield, all over the infield. Could be a nice asset. Still only 25 years old as well. So Willi Castro, certainly a name to be on your radar. Rosario, so nice to see a prospect, a true prospect in the running here early on. He has 3 home runs in 14 plate appearances. This guy's only 20 years old. He was the Twins' 5th-round pick back in 2020. Hit 12 home runs for Fort Myers last year. That's a very dominant pitcher league. That was actually enough to be in the top 10 in the league in home runs with 12 home runs for Rosario. So look at this nice opposite field home run. Just a very powerful young guy. Brent Headrick, who of course was added to the 40-man roster this offseason. He's looked good in limited action. He was the 4th in the Twins Daily Minor League Pitcher of the Year award voting last year. Big, tall, 6'6" lefty. Speaking of lefties, Danny Coulombe is the other pitcher on here, a guy who spent parts of the last 3 years with the Twins. He's back on a minor league deal. But he has a 2.92 ERA in 41 games with the Twins. Kind of a sneaky guy that's still around. So again, here are the stats for these top 5 guys. As you can see, the pitchers, we really haven't had a standout yet. And, want to mention too, Brooks Lee, may have seen a lot of him, but he only has a 572 OPS right now. And again, here is the eligibility for Sire of Fort Myers, in case you forgot. But moving on, we don't have highlights from today's game, Sunday's game, but the Twins lost 8-7 to Detroit. Trevor Larnach and Willi Castro hit home runs. Aaron Sanchez got lit up, but some nice signs out of the bullpen. Jorge Alcala threw 98 miles per hour in this one, his spring high. That is so great to see. 1 2/3 innings as well. Jeff Hoffman also hit 98 in his outing. Griffin Jax completely dominant, struck out the side in order, and Oliver Ortega also had a clean inning. So be looking out for some bullpen guys maybe to sneak up in that Sire of Fort Myers race. Anyway, thanks to all the channel members for supporting and basically sponsoring this and every video on the channel. Here are the premium members. We'll have a Member Monday video tomorrow, so we'll talk real soon. Thank you.